to have fun tonight. We got to get you out of that stuffy apartment. Look, we're going to spend half the night driving around the hills looking for this one party, and you're going to say it sucks, and we're all going to leave, and then we're going to go look for this other party. But all the parties and all the bars, they all suck. I spent half the night talking to some girl who's looking around the room to see if there's somebody else who's more important she should be talking to. And it's like I'm supposed to be all happy because she's wearing a backpack. You would think I got the message. When the mink shrink, just wash your
hands. We ain't no simps over here. We ain't no party simps over here.
No simps. Durango and Desert Inn. I'm gonna be in Durango a week or in a couple days. That's why I'm like, it's fitting.
It's time.
It's time. Take it on
Nothing better and worse than the same thing 1 week before you leave for a trip. Yeah. It's like the best because you're like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like I'm worried about getting shit ready. I'm worried about what my dogs are doing, what my house is doing. I'm worried about that. Fuck work. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I'm in a weird period right now because the owner doesn't give a fuck because he's about to get like $2.5 million in fucking 3 weeks. So he's doesn't give a fuck. So I'm kind of like doing odd end shit to help him feel good and inventories, different things and all this. And you're like, all day I was like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, dude. I was so fucking rude to people on the phone today. Fox Valley. Yeah, okay. Like, not even answering their questions. Yeah. Like, you're calling me to tell you, you're calling the phone. You say, I got these golf carts. You think the paint will last on the top of the golf carts? And I'm like, in my head, I'm thinking, trying not to be an ass, like, you stupid motherfucker, does anything last in the sun? You tell me on the phone in your grand entrance about how long you've been painting, and you're asking me if it's going to fucking work. Yeah, it'll work for 2 years.
Right. You ain't going to have to fucking repaint or touch it.
I don't want to do high gloss and add clear and any of that. Then I'm like, no, it's really not going to work. Yeah, I ain't even got no fucking protection. Yeah. So it's like those questions some days are just like, you get them too, though.
Yeah.
Stupid.
I got a lot of stupid ass
from the homeowners.
Especially when you could just Google. You could just Google that.
That's what I don't understand, too. How people came and like,
And it'll tell you, hey, after fucking.
Because
another person I give grace to, because
they're not used to the.
So I'm like, okay. But if it's a younger person, like our age or younger, and I'm like, dude,
come on,
you can figure this out, dude.
Think for a second.
Yeah.
Right.
Just think.
There's some things that like you think I would know that.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
Yes. Man, I'm just a mailman. Like I only do one thing I don't really know about.
Our mailman sucks, just FYI.
Which one? The one here?
No.
Yeah.
At work.
No.
The one at work.
Yeah.
Oh. He brings the neighbor's shit every day.
Yeah?
Why?
So whoever sorts it sucks, or he sorts it before and sucks.
Yeah, you sort your own stuff.
Like he fucking brings us the neighbors, and they're getting checks and shit, like we do. So we get. I gotta walk it back over.
You gotta walk it over.
Yeah, it's not nothing crazy, but you're just like.
But you're doing
come on.
the USPS's job before that.
Because
we got called, dude.
And how often would you say that?
Sucks.
Weekly, probably twice a week, 3 times a week.
3 times.
And my whole thing is checks.
Right?
Yeah. It's like they're checks.
That's insane.
It's not like bullshit.
It's not purpose. One thing, because like I'm thinking, because I just sticking, like stuff gets stuck sometimes, because it's right now. If it's neighbor mail, sometimes it's just that's what gets stuck right back to it. If it's one or two, that's happening.
I also
one or
think
two maybe get stuck that time.
Yeah. I think they're 188 and we're 198.
Yeah, no,
right?
but I get hurt when I see a piece of mail sticking out from a bed. I'm like, don't fucking tell me I fucking fucked this up, and I'm like. And so I can see that it has a fucking glue on it, and I'm like, this was fucking stuck to another one. Or sometimes I'm just like, dude, you said that I doesn't happen as much to me. I'm saying probably like, once or twice a month, maybe if that, it happens to me, and even that, dude. I'm talking about that. I would say like once or twice a year or more, but I don't want to give myself that much credit,
Juggernaut,
dude.
You don't fuck up.
That's what you strive for.
Greatness.
Just try to be. Just to have some pride in your job. A lot of people don't. I feel like nowadays, for whatever reason.
That's what I was gonna say about coaching before we were talking. I wish I had more time to coach because coaching at a higher level would be great. It really would, but then you're like, it just gets to be more shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey.
Now you gotta worry about their grades.
Yeah. And I would never want to work at the school.
Right. Yeah.
Like, I would not. I want to just show up and coach football and get the fuck out.
Yeah.
I don't want nothing to do with the school.
No.
That's why U-Tackle's great.
Yeah.
But you're like,
No,
damn,
really.
dude. Like, the way hopefully this season goes, I'm thinking in my head, like, not to toot my own horn, but, like, none of the program, no one has ever started conditioning this early, ever.
No.
So we already are ahead of what it's been before.
Yeah.
So
Like,
there's no reason we shouldn't get better, but it's also like, what the fuck was everyone doing before this? Because to me, it seems basic.
Yes.
Like, you're going to play a grueling, demanding sport.
It's very basic.
Why would you show up the first day and say, you guys get, let's say, 14 practices before your first game? What the fuck are you going to figure out in 14 practices? And 3 of the 14 are going to be only helmets, and 2 more of those are only going to be helmets and shoulder pads, and then you finally can go full pads for the last 8 days.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
How are you prepared for a season?
You're not.
No. Yeah, you're not.
You're not.
Yeah, it's
That's wild.
it's very basic. Not. It seems like not developmental. In a way where you're not teaching, or where they're not like retaining that, and then they get to high school and you have to reteach basically everything, or have to teach everything.
Yeah, at least I mean,
You
at
know,
least it's not their
it
first
should be
2
like
years.
a whole
Yeah.
program where, hey,
Yeah.
this level you're learning this.
Okay,
this
but
level
I
you
also
start
have a
something.
problem with that.
What?
Okay?
What do you
Because
mean?
I'm running into that. I'm running into that.
He doesn't like it to be heads or tails.
No.
He wants to kind of like,
Yeah.
It's only what I want.
it's
I've
all
decided that.
about
I've decided that attitude with being the head coach is like, I'm going to say it's my way until you show me that my way doesn't work. I have to see that
Yeah.
it doesn't work, and then it's fine.
But like, can you understand when
but
people
I-
say your way
yeah,
is
like
not proven?
defense.
Yeah.
Defense, I completely trust my defensive coordinator over 110%.
Mm-hmm.
Just by what I got it in the car, what he showed me his idea of what a 3-5 defense should run like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's almost more aggressive than I was going to do it.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
And I'm
Yeah.
fine with that. That's
Yeah.
where I was like, all right. And I said, but I want to help with who's playing where.
Yeah.
Because, 1, I know some of the boys a little bit better. And 2, I feel I'm evaluating them off of their attitude and their intelligence more than what their speed and physical skill is at this moment. Mostly attitude.
Hey, what happened, man?
No reason.
Mo- Mostly the attitude. 1, I want a kid that you don't have to kiss my ass. Don't want you to. I'd almost rather you get annoyed by me.
Yeah.
Like, I bring that up to them. Like, I know some of you motherfuckers. I don't say that. I actually do a great job not
Yeah.
cussing
Back
at all.
you,
Yeah.
You know, like,
Yeah.
light back.
Yeah, I'd almost like you to be annoyed by me, so it makes you do more to prove me wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
I kind of push that to some of the guys that can handle that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you learn, even though it's only been a little bit, but like you can see after 5 days of them running a lot, who needs what, who needs a pat, who needs nothing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
there's-
Some kids don't want the coach to talk to them. Look, it makes them feel weird.
Yeah.
Some kids just want one of these real quick, little knuckles and go.
Yeah.
Some kids, like this kid Solis, the silent assassin, plays corner.
Says.
Bullet on kickoff and punt. Corner, just straight open field tackler. That's your best open field tackler.
Oh, that's yours.
He won't count when we're doing push-ups, right? You just fucking,
Yeah.
just do them.
Still
Doing them. No
until
words.
somebody says stop.
New coach comes last night, which is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Shout out Coach Coleman. Super excited for him because he's like jumped right in, no hesitation.
Mm-hmm.
And intense. A little bit of like, no, you want me to be this?
Yeah.
I played college football. I was North Central champion at North Central at the national champion last year. 12 touchdowns, 11 rushing carries, 1 receiving. I was like, dude, yeah, I looked you up. You're a fucking beast.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Stud.
fucking, you scored 12
Yeah.
touchdowns. And it doesn't matter if it's D3. You scored a touchdown in a national championship game.
Yeah.
So 3
At the
here.
college
There's
level.
3 of those in
Like,
football.
Yeah.
Or 4 with the FCS. You did it.
Yeah.
Don't matter
Yeah.
what level it is.
Right.
So he was like, all right, cool. Like he could
Yeah.
tell that I had that respect for him.
Maybe
And-
we should see if he's free on Tuesdays, and then we get rid of Josh.
Hey.
Johnny's gonna
That's a replacement.
I'm gonna get Johnny a fucking black 3M vest that says Media Crew to do the documentary for these guys.
I was trying to think who was
Johnny's just gonna. I'm just gonna make you ride with me to
Deion
the games.
Jr. was like the media guy for Colorado, right?
Yeah, dude.
That's
what I want.
That's what we're
Seriously.
gonna be, dude. Yeah, just the entourage.
Because they do really good, like on their Facebook, taking tons of pictures. Because it's that Yachty, whatever her original last name was.
Yeah, Diaz.
Yeah, and she's a great photographer. She takes good action pictures, still shots. Like she does a really good job. They'll put up 150 pictures from a game.
That's crazy.
Every game, so she'll take 1,200 pictures in a day.
Wow.
And you're like, holy shit, dude. Okay, sweet. So and you can like request them and she'll send them to you and you can make cool things through them. But I was like, it'd be cool to get them just some cool 4 or 5 minute cool video of like even like the 3 weeks leading up to the first game.
Right.
So they could see, hey, I put this together, we put this together for you to see how much work you put in.
Yeah.
And it fucking hype them up a little bit to do something cool.
That would be
But
super.
coaching is weird because I almost like it too much.
Oh, yeah.
That's what Nora was like, motherfucker. You go 110% with whatever you do, so now we're fucking whole goddamn family's coming down. And now it's like, you're on the phone and then you're doing meetings and you can go meet with people. I got to go to a big coaching meeting the 16th and you're like, what the fuck am I doing?
Coaches meeting.
Yeah, the whole conference. Yeah.
He gets to meet
The rest of the head coaches, no one's gonna know who the fuck I am. I'm just gonna show up, and they're gonna be like, "Okay." I'm gonna put it out. I'm gonna be in the room quiet, and then before everyone leaves, and be like, "You'll see. You're gonna see what it's gonna be like, because it ain't gonna be like next the 16th."
Oh damn, won't be here.
Where's that at? Where do they meet all?
I wanted to pull up.
Wilmington.
Oh,
down dirty south. Down in the dirty south.
Shouldn't have told me that. We should have stopped asking questions. We should have quit while we were ahead.
Yeah, I feel like a bath is needed, dude.
There's a little bit of water here.
I'm going for the idea of the angle that I'm taking is the movie The Program.
The program?
Remember that? Like where it's like everyone's kind of unique. Everyone's got like some of the boys are different. Like everyone's got their own swag.
Yeah.
But super old school. Like remember the Titans as shit. Where you're like, nah, this is what we're doing.
The night that they got
Yeah.
by the Rapers, dude.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. And it sounds so corny because I remember being younger and hearing schmuck ass dudes being like.
Yeah,
and you're like, now that I'm in it, I'm like, oh my gosh.
You're trying to get ways to hype them up.
Like some of the other coaches, after I say shit, they're like, you're wild, bro. You're just fucking wild. But I do. Hell yeah, boy. Yeah. The consigliere. I watched Godfather last night.
Oh, yeah?
Can't stop.
Did you watch any AEW this weekend?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch all the wrestling this weekend.
Yeah, because you got the stick, right?
Yeah, I can watch it all.
Oh, that's true.
Even I watch Evolution with the girls. Dude, the girls have been watching a lot. It's fun because I think like winter comes around, Nora will end up taking them little shows. All three of them will go to. And just go yelling. Oh yeah, dude, like going. But it's weird because you're like, you can't overwhelm them. You can't you can't overwhelm them. I got told last year by a coach that I put too much pressure on Oliver to be a good player. And I said, so if he tells me he wants to be the best linebacker, I'm supposed to just fucking say okay and that's the conversation? Or are you supposed to guide them into being that guy? Right? So, the first day when we met, I asked all of them that question. You guys want to play like last year or you want to play like the style of football that I grew up playing for Plano?
I think 8th grade is where you use your word like,
change.
Okay. Like,
I agree
more
with
of a
that.
change. 8th, 7th grade, when you're in middle school.
I agree with that.
I mean, but that's when Well, you're actually going.
You're ready.
Yeah, you're ready. Like, you're becoming more a man.
You want to.
So starting to get some peach fuzz.
Got some
stuff.
fucking.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so.
I mean, dude, my whole thing is like, half the kids on the team never played with each other. Okay? Yeah. So now you get 4 weeks before the first game of running, or 3.5 weeks of running together, 3 days a week, getting that gel going. Now I show up and it's fucking hot, and fucking 10 of the 11 kids or 10 of the 12 kids all got their shirt off, no matter what weight they are. So now you're like, sweet. The big boys feel comfortable. Mm-hmm. The superstar, the captains are pushing the big boys, but also pushing each other. They don't even realize that they've already picked up on that. Like Oliver and the tailback, who has matured a lot. I wouldn't call him an airhead when he was playing, but it was never. We never went up to him and said, "This is all you have to do." It was, you got to do this, 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 and this. So it was like overwhelming for him. Yeah, where this year it's like downhill. You don't go backwards. When you're playing linebacker, you fill the B and C gap. You're going to blitz because you're fast, you're tall, you're big. That's it.
That's it. Yeah.
You don't got to know nothing else. You're going to need to know the wingback position and the tailback, just in case you and Oliver and whoever else, they're all going to learn the positions because shit happens.
Yeah.
Can't just be in the dark with that.
Right.
And I also told someone, I said, some of you guys don't even realize that I have you think you're going to play this la-di-da type of position, but I'm going to make your spot like our kicker. My opinion, huge part of the game.
Yeah.
Can't kick the ball to the fucking 35 or the 30-yard line of your opposing team, and you're starting off at the 45 or the 50 every time. No wonder we get beat and our defense is out there the whole game. They're in scoring position as soon as they touch the fucking ball.
Yeah.
In the red zone.
It's common sense.
Yeah, they're there, yeah.
It's common sense. Yeah, you're 2 plays away from being in the red zone or at the 25. Common sense. Why are we not teaching that? Why are you not developing a kicker?
Yes.
You know you need one. It's not an obsolete thing.
No. You can't just have anyone do it.
You can't. And you also can't say, this kid's good, he can kick because he wants to. Some of those kids, you need to tell them, shut the fuck up, in nice terms. Mm-hmm. I don't care what you think you want to do. I don't care what anyone said you can do. Yep. I'm the head coach. He's the offensive or defensive coordinator. We're going to put you at what fits good for this team. And you have to be brutally honest about that.
Yeah.
This ain't no fantasy shit. Like, one of our kids is a beast. Probably could be the best fullback in the league because he's just a big brute fucking kid. But he's going to be the best pulling guard in the league, and that's going to be more valuable than him getting beat up playing fullback.
Yeah.
Like, we need him at offensive guard, and that's what he's going to play. He's our tallest, biggest boy. Yeah. But he's fast. He's athletic. Plays basketball. He moves. And he's a captain now, and he's taken that captain stride to where you're like, all right, you're not just here now. You're not a type of guy that's always going to come back and cheer someone on and rah, rah, rah. But now you are because you're a captain. That mentality switching of a leader is different. It's, I don't want to, but now I'm just doing it. Not, they're dropping that type of shit. Because I told them, like, the whole way you guys have been coached and taught football is gone. None of those coaches are here anymore except for one guy. And he's not like a...
Coach Joe?
He's not like a... what did you say on him?
Coach Joe.
Who's Coach Joe?
Joe Salisbury.
Oh, God, no. Definitely nothing like that. But he is more of like, okay, you guys should know because you're in 7th and 8th grade.
Yes.
He's like more of that. Like, come on, you should know this by now type of shit. But that's good because you need that. But he's also going to be the one that grabs the dudes after I rip someone a new ass. And he's going to say, all right, here's what coach is saying. Yeah. This is what we've done. This is where it's at. But I also feel like you kind of need good cop, bad cop as coaches.
You do, yeah.
Right? You need something.
I feel like for a psychology standpoint, like you said, they're kids, right? Like, you're not going to rip into them, but like you have to tell them, like,
gotta be stern.
Hey, when they mess up, hey man, like,
gotta know you're coming
out. Did this and this. It depends on severity. If it's something small, you're not gonna rip into them. If it's blatant
laziness,
fuck, or
That's really what it's gonna be.
If you're standing around, someone blows by you, you're not paying attention. That's that's
how
one
can
thing.
you yell if someone's trying?
Yeah.
If you're not trying, fuck yeah, I'm gonna tell you get the fuck off the field.
I mean, but either way, and yeah, some kids are gonna be okay with that and be like, fuck, all right.
Mm-hmm.
And some kids are gonna be like, so you kind of do need a good cop afterwards to be like, hey man, like it's all right, but you just come on, man. Yeah,
I think I have gotten, and this isn't to use a term that the kids use now, and glaze my coaches. That's the new thing. That means like buttering them up.
You barely found out what that meant?
I didn't know about that. So they started saying that shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? That, to me, that means like
glaze, yeah.
Like if I'm saying glaze, it's like I'm glazing some cheeks.
Yeah, that's just,
you know what I'm saying? Like that's what's popping in my head.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Like,
hell yeah,
glazing them, and I'm like,
what the fuck?
I was like, I guess,
yeah.
You're hyping them up.
I'm super lucky with the 3 coaches that are there, and Bryson's supposed to be doing it, but he's still coaching his baseball team and shit with his dad, so he's still fucking around. But the 3 guys that are completely committed right now, I legitimately feel
just shower them with excessive praise.
Yeah. It is. Yeah, it's funny, dude. The terms and shit, dude, I hear cooked more than any word. I'll cook you. Or you're cooked. That dude's cooked. And you know what? The other one?
It's similar to dick riding, pretty much.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It gets a name for a certain thing where it can happen when someone's face is covered in donut glaze.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And then I get this a lot. I'm him, coach. And I'm like,
that's funny, though.
And I'm like, I always joke back and be like, your mom wakes you up for school. You ain't him.
You ain't Timothy, dude.
Yeah.
I'm him. That's funny.
So it's like, now I'm hooked.
Sometimes he may be hurt.
Now I'm hooked in it, and I want it. Now I'm ordering cool shit and cool fucking things and playbooks and feeling like the coach from fucking Waterboy with his playbook. That's coming.
Journal,
yeah, that's coming. It's black and white.
That's gonna be crazy. Where's your I was gonna say.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I'm a coach advisor, but
no, I did make one request and said you have to get me either.
This one's for you right here.
The nicest fitted hat, or the nicest flex hat you can find, or you got to get me a snapback fucking New Era hat. Yeah. Like we can't get these pussy ass hats this year. Yeah. We're not a bunch of hillbillies. Get us something sweet, dude.
The snapback ones? Or
yeah, all I want is it'll be like almost the exact same as yours.
Yeah, but just fucking...
But opposites.
Yeah.
The front will be purple, the rest is black with a black bill, and then it just says Reapers in white across the middle in Old English. Almost, or like kind of a font between that and Old English.
Yeah.
And I was like,
why'd you get this with the
Italian flag?
A Czech flag, yeah, Czechoslovakian flag on it. Sad, dude.
I did want to get matching sunglasses for all the coaches. Yeah. That's still
Big Dom, dude. Look at that, dude.
That still might be hell yeah. That's what I want, dude. But it's like, goddamn, dude. I wish Oliver, I wish I would have started. He would have started playing a little earlier, just selfishly, so I could have started coaching earlier.
Yeah. You could have had more swag.
Yeah, because this shit's fun, dude. And the boys are fun, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
As weird as it sounds, it's like you get out there and it's like, yeah, you kind of do feel like you're back with the boys.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you gotta put some.
Oh yeah.
You gotta put some.
Dude, we're getting fucking the zip ups. We're gonna be looking like Belichick out there with the fucking quarter zip.
Yeah.
With the non-collar, it just like kind of has the collar. The fucking long ones. Oh. I told him I wanted.
You're gonna go dress like that, like the LSU coach, the
I
girls
told him
coach.
If we make when we go to playoffs, when it's kind of colder out in October, I want us to have fucking sleeveless hoodies for the coaches.
Yeah.
Chill out, Phoenix.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. I'm making one out of a Ric Flair one to wear to practices. And I told him, dude, I want all you fucking dudes. I don't care if you got an alter ego you go by. I don't care if you want to come out in the cowboy hat. I don't give a fuck if you want to warm up with your fucking hats you wear to your quinceañeras. I don't give a fuck. Just come out ready to play.
Yeah.
You want to wear big pit vipers and have swag. But I said, we're going to ride or die together. We're not going to be running around. We're not going to be fucking off. We're gonna look like, oh shit. It might be only fucking 15 of them, but all of them are gonna be there. Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
I want my guys coming out feeling good.
Like that, dude.
I don't care what. Dude, it's funny. They all talking about their cleats. They got Jordan cleats and Nike fucking crazy.
But if you got the
shit.
swag, like I said, you
gotta, dude. You gotta play hard.
Yeah, play hard.
And I'm like, I'm all for it, dude. We were taping our cleats up, no shirts, wearing fucking tape on our arms, all the little Under Armour bands, like gray cutter gloves. I'm like, we had it all. Like, you gotta have some of that. You can't be a fucking.
It's just crazy. Yeah.
You can't be like, we're gonna get beat because we got beat last year. We got beat the year before. I looked right at him the first day. Yeah, I was like, you fucking like feeling like that?
Look at this jacket, dude.
You want to be the one.
Yeah, come on.
Ass,
Oh. Hey, come on.
It looks like a Marlboro.
I'm gonna be
Red,
back
dude.
to getting my fucking hair and beard cut weekly, showing up to these
You're
games.
gonna have to.
Yeah, you are.
Getting all the coaches ready to go, dude.
Yeah, make sure you come fucking fresh, ready to go, dude.
I told him I want matching.
He hasn't been football, right? Mark's son?
I don't know if they're playing this year.
This year?
They
Okay.
did. I'm not sure if they are again. I've been
used to,
asking
right?
them. Yeah.
know,
I think they started a
McGill's
tiny
kid is
bit
in it.
too young.
Yeah. They kind of were like, man.
Dinos and Superlights is hard to start at.
Dude.
Because you just don't like it. You can't
No.
pay attention enough.
Yeah, how do you?
You either are really fucking good, and those kids that are really, really good at that young age aren't good when they're older.
No.
So you're like, I'm cool with Oliver starting when he did. I would, like I said, selfishly, wish he would have started at like 5th grade going into 6th grade to have like one extra year,
Right there.
just so you could have another year to fix what the fuck's been going on.
Yeah.
But I told him, I was like, I'm a wrestling fucking dork. I'm like, I'm gonna use quotes from wrestling before the game.
All the time.
Like, you're gonna see me.
Man,
Yeah,
you gotta beat.
You're gonna see me in wrestling gear and wrestling shit and being loud and getting pumped up and being wild. Like, that is part of who I am. I know you guys are like that. Like, don't keep that in because then you're not playing with who you are.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah.
And that's really what it is. You find coaches like that throughout the years where you're like, yeah, that dude understood me.
Yeah.
And then you get coaches that are like, you could be, oh yeah, that's gonna be me at this coaches meeting. Hell yeah.
Yeah, for real. You gotta tell the guy there, hey, your wife would rather have me.
You should show
Instantly
up
be like that, dude.
You should show up in a suit. Get some extensions for that.
Dude, if you showed up with a Ric Flair like that,
The
over there,
world
dude.
heavyweight champion.
I'm just gonna make the.
I'll let you borrow it if you need to.
I'm going down there and I'm gonna make the people drive me down there. One, I'm not driving down there. I'm gonna make Roger drive.
I wish I was off. So like, if we able, me and Mendez could have been your bodyguard. It would have been
Hell yeah.
door for you.
The whole thing,
Down
dude.
there, dude.
Yeah, especially down there.
Especially you guys being Mexican, they'd be
Yeah.
like, Jesus Christ.
They
Dude.
hired them. They probably
Only these boys work on the river down here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to wait up.
Like, dude, I told
They're
the
either working
kids.
down the river or they're floating down the river. You know what I'm saying, Jim?
I told the fucking kids, I'm like, dude,
Jimbo.
if you don't come out here with a shitty attitude, like you want to, like this guy is gonna embarrass you today or not. That's how I've been trying to explain it.
It's all fun and games until you start losing, and then you get like that's when it's just like that's when. But
The
it's
Trolls
like,
movie. Boom.
if you want to have fun and like you have to.
Yeah, let's
fucking-
go.
You have to win. Like,
We're not doing nothing pretty the first game. The first
what
game
sucks is
isn't
it-
gonna be swagged
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
You bring the turnover chain because if that shit goes down, I'm making it a big ass show about that. That's
Yeah.
gonna be fucking sweet. They're gonna pose. I don't give a fuck if we get a flag for taking too long. Because guess what? My fucking goddamn kicker's gonna come down and kick the goddamn corner kick, and we're gonna
Yeah.
go.
Get the ball right
That's
back.
it.
Yeah.
We're not playing that. Oh, what are we gonna do? No, none of that shit. We're not gonna not know what to do.
This touchdown celebration.
They're gonna, yeah, dude. I don't give a fuck if we do like jump in there.
That was like this one. Teddy Atlas.
Concentrate? Did I tell you? I told you the Browns would fly by if you concentrate, right? I think all you got is 15 minutes. Can you be strong for 15 minutes?
Yep.
Can you? Listen, your concentration's weaving a little bit.
It's simple.
Pick it up. Pick it up! Don't pull it straight out. Bend your knees and be strong on the inside and go around them. Let's control the outside. Look.
Simple.
The fire's coming. Are you ready for the fire? We're firemen. We are firemen.
Yep.
The heat doesn't bother us.
Exactly.
We live in the heat. We train in the heat.
Oh, dude, that's what I'm.
We're
Man,
ready. We're
I can't. I'll be crying in some of those speeches from excitement.
What do we do? We control the plan.
That's right. Look at that. You see how he turned from thinking, and then it was just like locked in. It's true though, and like some things I've thought about, like I was an okay athlete, but what I learned outside of sports with mental shit, getting in trouble a couple times, jobs, people, being married, bullshit you deal with and shit. Like, you have to put that into a football terms in a sense. Yeah. And it sounds lame because for so long I didn't give a fuck about it because you kind of resent it after you're like, I probably got CTE, like you were saying. Like, you know damn well your bell has been rung probably 30 or 40 times playing quarterback. Like, that's a concussion. It might be only a 1 on the scale of 10, but it's still 30 of those is worse than the average person ever having 1.
Right. Like,
there's no doubt, dude. There's no doubt some of my anger and was shit compared to the crap that you should see now, bro. All the composite plastics that are half the weight.
Like they didn't give a fuck, dude.
No, it was way different.
Because like you could try to teach as much technique and stuff and practice and stuff, but in the game, when like another dude's going for you too, that's when it's gonna be way different. Because like your teammates are. You're not going to fucking hurt him or you're going to fall a certain way. But like, dude, this dude's going to run through you. He's going to lower his head. Don't give a fuck. His knee's going to hit your knee if you're on the ground. Or his knee's going to hit your head if you're
smashed
down. This is what's going to happen. Like, it's just...
It's the exact thing I said to you in the beginning. I'm teaching them the attitude of football. I brought that up to them. Guys, I grew up in Sandwich. I had no idea how to win a football game from 4th grade to freshman year of high school. I didn't know how to win games.
I'm a loser.
I was a loser. Yeah, I felt like it. I sat in. Yeah, dude, you win 3 or 4 games in your whole life. You win 3 or 4 games in 5 years of football. You hate it.
Oh,
yeah.
And I was playing center and middle linebacker until my 8th grade year. Because you love it, you know, and you go back. And you don't know shit. I thought I knew how to practice. I thought I was good because I'd get 150 to 200 tackles in fucking youth league because I was the only fucking player that would just keep playing the whole game.
Right, yeah.
But you come to Plano and you're like, oh, this is how a practice was. This is how a team expected you to play.
Yeah.
It didn't matter if it was fucking, let's use Donnie Pope, for example, the starting center. Outside of football, regular Joe Schmo bowling kind of guy. You know? Good, nice guy. Nice guy.
Average
Get on the football field and it's like, fuck you, dude. Do your fucking job. And you're like, oh, shit. Okay, shit. Oh, shit. That clicked with me right away, and I was like, oh, my God. Like, there is an attitude to it. Yeah. It's not stepping on the field. Yeah, you might lose, but, like, dude, you go out there because, 1, you love playing, but 2, you're playing to win. Yeah. I don't give a, especially in football. Hockey and football. You go out there to play to lose, you're going to get your fucking ass beat.
Yeah.
Physically.
You might as well, like...
You get beat up.
Yeah,
everyone's going to get their ass beat. Like, you have to make it worth getting your ass beat.
Yeah,
like, you're going to come out with your ass beat.
Oh, my God, dude.
Come out worth it.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember some of my years, I would snap the ball, the quarterback would take it, and, like, everybody would fumble. Everybody would fumble. And I remember getting so mad and being like, Coach, why am I not a running back? What are we doing here? Yeah. And he literally looked at me, and I'll never forget it. And it was the kid that was like our quarterback / running back that was kind of good, but then by high school came around, he sucked ass because his dad wasn't the coach no more.
Right.
And he looked at me and said, you're the only kid that's not scared to snap the ball. And that clicked as a kid. I was like, oh, okay, I guess, yeah, you're right, because like I'm supposed to snap the ball. I'm the center.
Yeah.
You just practice that and you do it.
Yeah.
That's the attitude the boys have had where they don't. They're just like, well, what if we get beat bad this year again? It's going to suck. And I looked at a bunch of them a couple of days, and I'm like, if that's the attitude you have, don't play for me.
Yeah.
I can't do that now. I can't think about football that because, one, when you're a coach, just like you guys, you get smart when you're playing your game. You have to strategize to win the game.
Yeah.
And if something doesn't start working, you got to be fucking kind of comprehend of what's going on situationally. Okay, how do I put a stop to these guys running all over our throat?
Yeah,
well, okay, now I'm just going to bring everybody in and fill the box.
Exactly.
If they beat us there, they beat us there. Then they're going to have to spread it out, and we'll figure it out as we go. Yeah. If we can't do something, you got to beat. I'm like, we would fucking lose probably 15 to 20 plays a year last year by taking too long to get the play in because the quarterback just wasn't ready at that time to be the quarterback. He was a backup filling in. So you're losing out on almost a whole quarter's worth of trying to score.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You have kids that don't know how to kick. You never work with them to kick till I start doing it, and then I find the kid that's a kicker because I have to fucking play soccer. Because everyone's scared to do like a little prejudice or typecasting. Well, hey, guess what?
True.
If I've got 6 Mexican kids playing, most likely
who's your guys'
probably a Mexican kicker.
I don't think they had that. Oh, Pepe.
Yeah. Boy.
Yeah.
Boy.
Yeah, his cousin.
Handed
it down.
Dude.
That's what I'm saying, and that kid understood it. I said, Jose, you play fucking soccer to this day.
Yeah,
you literally would come out in your gear with a Mexico soccer jersey as your practice jersey.
That's funny. Yeah.
Like, come on.
Why are we not making you the kicker?
Yes. He's gonna boot it fucking down the field.
What are we thinking here?
I feel like, especially if he's not like a star player anywhere else, like if he's not going to be a main starter,
Boom.
like if he's going to be second string, hey man, just become a kicker. Or
Boom.
we can still play you, you'll still get your.
And
your
guess what
plays
that
or
does for
whatever.
that kid?
Yeah. It's probably pumped because he's at least
Boom.
something. Yeah.
Now, okay.
Makes
Now
sense.
I'm fucking...
And he's gonna be a big part now.
So he's a defender too. So I'm pretty
Weapon
sure
X.
Yeah, he's like a bigger kid. So.
Here it is. No, he's not a big kid. He's
not?
a 7th grader that's playing up because I know he can be more... Like, he can be a true kicker.
Yeah.
Like... I can watch him kick the ball, and I'm like, oh, if we just worked with you, and you learned, and let's be real, okay, sorry, but most of the coaches leading up to this never walked up to him and said, hey, you know when you get a yellow card or the guy gets a free kick, where are you trying to kick that ball? Oh, I'm trying to put it up in the air, up into that corner. Okay, do a pooch kick like that.
Yeah.
Kick that ball and think that corny... That goal, that hoop I'm going to lay out there for you to practice on, that's that corner kick right up into that goal on a free kick. Yeah. Okay, Jose, when you're fucking clearing the ball on defense, you don't run up and barely nick it. What are you supposed to do? You're supposed to clear the fucking ball and get it over the midfield, up into your forward or center midfield, and get the fucking ball going. Yeah. So now, I don't care if you got to go fucking 12 steps back.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to kick the fucking ball as fucking hard as you can. If it goes this high off the ground, if it goes that high off the ground, I don't give a fuck. Yeah. Kick it as hard as you can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, cause it's like the goalie kicks aren't always fucking high. Sometimes it's just
liners.
Just fucking kick it and just.
And then that puts a fucking wacky erratic spin on
the air out of the ball, almost like we make it hard to catch, or
Yes. Like, and it's like, I'm like, why are we not breaking it down in terms that they understand? 7th grade boys last year especially, there is a difference between 7th and 8th grade. Like you said, the maturity level is like way different. So you kind of figure out, okay, like you can understand some different things, or just it's more natural in you to push your body. Mm-hmm. Your testosterone kicks in. Some of the boys are way more jacked up going. You feel that energy going through it. Yeah. But some kids you need to just fucking, like, dude, example A. We have a great running back. He's black. You get a 24-year-old big black dude that's been a running back his whole life. I don't care what anyone says. That young boy just found his mentor as a running back.
Yeah.
Now, that's untapped. And I looked right at Charles and said, that's your special project.
My dog, Charles?
Chuck. You call him Chuck?
Chuck. Yeah, Chuck.
He goes by Chuck. Coach Chuck.
Oh, yeah. That's funny. He
told
him, and then but it makes sense because it's like.
And he says, "Yeah, dude." And I said, "Guess what his best attribute is? He's really well balanced from the hips down." And I go, and Chuck goes, "Yeah, he's built exactly like I was as a 8th grade boy." Mm-hmm. And I said, "Hey, Eric, here's your new running back coach." And it's So now think about that. Now you know that chemistry is going to be there because there's some sort of you can relate. You know. Yeah. You see a fucking dude like that. You see our defensive coordinator. He's about 6'1", 275-pound, big-ass, big boy. Like, that's your linebacker coach? Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't have to. All I got to be is this guy.
Yeah.
That's it, dude.
You got to be Dan Campbell.
Bam, bam, bam. Who?
Dan Campbell.
Yeah. No.
Animal.
No. That's not me.
That's not him.
No.
Will.
You really have been talking like him the whole time. You're gonna cry for some of the speeches. You're gonna get him fired up.
Oh, yeah.
Things.
Emotionally, 100%.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But he does have. There's different coaching styles, and this is what I've learned. I don't
he's
like.
He's overall like he lets his coordinator
for
do
sure.
everything, and he's
yes.
like just like a keep everything.
True head coach.
Keep everything. Yeah.
That's how you're supposed to be.
You should.
But I'm not trying to be glazed myself. But watching some things. What's his nuts from fucking Alabama? You realize why he was such a
Kellen
good.
DeBoer?
No, you realize why. What's his Saban was such a good coach because it's just this. Like you're gonna do it. You can do it. Like just go.
I don't know what just that was, but
just
yeah,
go.
Yeah, just go.
There's it's not.
Jabbing.
There's none of this. And you hear him talk when he's on all this shit now. Like, yeah, I owe my wife fucking 30 years because all it was is this. And, like, you catch yourself and you're like, shit, dude. Like, driving home and it's like, Nora's like, and I'm like, this is only football. Only football. And it's not plays or coming up with trick plays. And it's not that. It's like, how can I get Brockton to gate block as a new tackle, but be so good at it that he knows he's the baddest dude?
Meme like he's rolled over the thing with the speech part of the thinking bubble.
Yeah, non-stop, dude.
He's probably thinking about other girls.
Yeah.
Thinking like,
how do I get Big Mason to be able to flex from tackle to tight end without throwing him off about how
do I get my center to pull on this play? Right
Yes. Which play do I pull Cooper on? Do I make Cooper pull only for certain guys because they run together better? That's where I think I'm a little autistic to a point too with some shit because then I get stuck on it and I'm like, man, this better work, this better work, this better work, this better work, this better work. Non-stop. Can't fuck this up. I'll look stupid if I talk this big and we fucking suck dick.
Oh, yeah.
That's the issue now. Now I'm like, fuck, we're a month away from a fucking game, basically. August 10th. 2 days, we're a month away, and I'm like...
And where's that one at?
Reed Custer, only turf game of the year.
Really?
Yeah.
They got turf?
They got turf down there.
They still play at the same...
high school?
At the high school?
I think...
And they put in turf? Interesting.
Yeah. They got money, bro. They got that... They get that power plant money down there.
Oh.
No, that makes sense. Is that Nora Nights?
I can't even see. I got... Hold on, let me see.
You gotta put on the spectacles.
I bet he's thinking about...
The simple things that a man thinks about.
Simple things. I gotta get him to... Only...
I think you say that, post it on the Let's Go.
I did. Yeah,
like I need him to only fucking be able to kick out.
Make a better second.
It can't be engaged. Like if you're pulling, you kick that dude out, but then you got to get next level.
Yeah.
You kick and go.
Boom!
Yeah.
Like they're gonna do lots of that. Like I've been trying to think of ways of like, I almost want to have the kids come in between the gauntlet, you know, the running back one, and weasel their way in the middle and just fucking hit them down. Boom, boom, boom. Just hit those fucking springy things down to learn to just boom. Because, like, you don't realize how instinct it is for kids to grab on to whoever's coming at them. You tell them you're on defense, don't fucking grab them. Just rip them past you. Don't tangle with them.
Yeah.
And you're like, so that's part of it. Trying to figure that fucking... How do I explain to him to not do something he keeps repeating around?
Right.
How do I teach the kid?
Let's teach him a rip move.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They've never been taught that. That's the shit I
so
want.
Crazy. Oh,
Simple.
I guess that's when I learned it. No, I didn't learn it in high school.
It's high school, but if you teach them now, it's simple.
It's good, yeah, but
it's also
the best move to learn because if you're gonna do just one gap, like obviously
they're doing like he wants to do three like slants, either straight up to one.
So it's like
it's
if
all
it's just
slanting
that, so
three
it's
guys.
like, they have them rip one way or on one another. These old line aren't gonna really know what to do with it.
No.
It's kind of like the fuck.
Especially if you do it and
you
it's
get
like
low
and it's aggressive.
No, it's not swim moves.
No, you know,
You can easily get pushed and turned around that way.
Swim moves.
Yeah, that's what they always say.
Yeah.
I busted one out one time and it worked out for me in the cut.
Okay,
hey,
it'll
what's
work.
that swim move? Yeah, but don't be thinking about doing that again.
Yeah. It's also different. Outside linebacker standing up, you teach them that.
Yeah.
You teach a defensive end and that outside linebacker, which something I want to work on them with a lot is that bend. Where you bend that in. You're bending against that fucking outside guy to fucking bend him back into the play. Mm-hmm. Even if it's the backside, now it's kind of like the domino effect where you're just bending everything down in. So where are they going to come? If they try to come back because it falls apart, it's already collapsing. Yeah. That shit they don't talk about. Like, bro,
Simple.
You realize some of these boys have never even shown the correct 3-point stance. Yeah. And no one stopped it. No. That's what's annoying to me, where I'm like, how the fuck have you been coached and played for 3 years and you still don't know?
You guys just like squat down and put their hands.
Oh, flat. You get the turtle or the dog sit where their legs go out like this and they just go straight down.
That's what I'm talking about.
You get the super big arch, like no bend. I had this one yesterday.
No, that's wild, dude. You get the
and that was him being lazy. That was Coach's boy.
Touching the what's it called?
That was I like the one that's just like.
I like the first one you said. Yes, the dog poop.
Hand out just to make it seem like you're ready.
Hudson, that's the kid right there. That's the one I gotta fix, and he hasn't showed up. I gotta pick him up tomorrow.
Oh man,
he's gonna have a rude awakening tomorrow. He's 6 foot tall.
Dang, my height.
Yeah,
that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, 5'10", 6 foot tall.
Yeah,
in between there, you're talking. With the fucking helmet on, you look like you're 6'2".
Yeah.
Why are you not coming out? You don't have to be big. You don't have to be muscle big in 8th grade. You're fucking big because you're tall, remember?
Yeah.
Now you're tight end, bro. You're the man at tight end. Now you have to be because your size has put you into that. Yeah. You're fast enough. You can do it. Now I need you to pay attention. You legitimately have to come to practice. That's going to be the talk on the ride there tomorrow when we pick them up. You have to be fully engaged. I don't care how many questions you ask. Ask everyone until you feel comfortable.
Yeah.
But as soon as you put a helmet on, this is what we're doing. As soon as you take it off, do whatever the fuck you want. You have to be engaged. You cannot say, I want to play more and be a bigger part of the team, and then come out in 4 weeks and not know a fucking single play.
Do you run into a problem with any, you don't have to say anyone in particular, but like, whose parents don't really care for them to go to practice or don't really, like, maybe they're not at practice often because they have shit going on. We haven't hit
anything mandatory yet.
Yeah.
But there is
I understand the kids on vacation right now, probably. There has been, probably.
There's also, yeah.
They're going to have
baseball.
But that's like, they're playing travel baseball or whatever, so yeah, I mentioned that too.
And,
you can't do anything about that. Cause it's
no. And, no, I think I'm going to have a really good, easygoing group of parents because, one, we're limited. So when you only got, outside of 3 of, me, 2 other coaches' kids, and then the president of the league's 2 kids, so that's 5 kids out of the 19, you're not going to have to deal with any problems. So now you only have 14 kids. You're not going to have to deal with problem from probably any of them. I mean, I don't foresee it because it's all effort-based through me. Oliver... Everyone already knows that he's a fucking maniac. It's not me. That's him.
Yeah.
He's fucking nuts. All of his buddies know. All of his buddies know the spots he's going to play because he's so nuts. You can't put him anywhere else.
Yeah.
He has to be a running back now, but he's not the main one. He's your main blocker. And he wants that. That's what he told me. He's like, I want to play tight end. But I said, hey, look. Wingback position, you're moving the most. You have the most complicated position as a running back because of your moving positions. So I need you to be able to do that if you're doing anything.
Yeah.
2, you're inflicting pain as the lead block. You're not taking pain. If you're my defensive captain that's wearing the wristband that called the defensive slants and plays, you can't be getting killed being tailback. So he was like, oh. Like, it clicked. Because I said, you can go for it, but 1, I know there's 2 or 3 kids that are faster than you, so you have to remember that.
Yeah.
But 2... which spot do you want to be the best at? So now if you're going to be tailback and that's your main position, then I'm moving you back to safety on defense. Because you're not going to be able to handle that. It's way too hard. Because you're going to slack on linebacker and you're going to fuck up calling plays and any of that because you're tired from getting crushed. I was like, you've ran the ball a few times. It's cool. Not 25.
Yeah.
Who does he think he is? McNasty?
That's what
Still to this day, top football name, dude.
trying to get him to come to the to talk.
That'd be cool.
Or zoom in.
Nasty, dude.
You should learn how to do that. Have Mendes take care of have him zoom.
I want him to come. He lives in St. Charles.
Oh.
He's came out before and talked to him in the past because of someone's kids, but it'll be a little different just because he played with me.
Yeah.
All of a sudden.
I mean,
Like, this
Yeah.
dude, I fucking.
yeah.
National
look him up.
State champ, dude.
But
I mean, he played college ball.
Yeah.
well, dude, the thing for him is like he can explain to the kids like, hey, the reason why I went farther is because I legitimately outworked everyone, and it wasn't the thing I really wanted to do.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't choose to do that. I can't explain to them like, hey guys, I was working out real hard in high school in 8th grade. I wasn't.
Right.
I was chasing tail, riding around on my bike doing shit
Yeah.
my parents didn't want me to do, or just hanging out, not doing much.
Yeah.
Shooting
Not
hoops.
what you were supposed to.
Yeah.
I wasn't running around. I wasn't eating right. I wasn't doing anything right.
Yeah.
I'm like, but I learned as I've gotten older, like, if I would have done that, you can be way more.
Yeah.
Or even just a little better at what you do.
Yeah, if you should try it, yeah.
That's kind of the attitude part of it.
Some kids do need to be pushed in a sense, so it's just like, and it does good for them to be like, to push them and be like, oh shit, like, yeah, if I, you know.
Some kids need to be pushed by their buddies. Some kids need to be pushed by just their parents.
Yeah,
Some kids need to be
yeah.
pushed by just the coach. But the best part is when you can get, it sounds weird because it's not something you associate with good, but peer pressure within sports. Put a little
Well, it's
pressure
like a locker
on
room. That,
Yeah.
You know, it's a sense where it's like, you
Put a
don't
little
want
pressure on it.
You don't want.
Where you guys at?
To like, how do I even describe it?
From
your
your
boys,
team.
you don't want to like
Let
let
them
them
down.
down and be like, you know,
Yes.
so you're always gonna fuck. I got, you know, like that's what guy makes you hold that block a second longer when
Yes.
you do this around because it's like, fuck,
You
I
know
want to
he's
fuck
gonna.
this up, man. Like this is, you know.
And I've explained to some of them because it's cool, you know, like I kind of said in the beginning, some of them weren't friends. And now over the couple weeks, you're starting to see like, yeah, you guys get along because you have this common thing right now. And that is you're fucking 3.5 months with each other.
Yeah.
Every day, dude. Like starting in the week and a half, it's every night for 4 weeks till school starts. And then it goes to 4 days.
Damn.
And games on Sundays.
So we're not gonna see Josh anymore on Tuesdays, dude.
No, I'll be here.
So basically 5
be here.
days a week.
It'll be fun to do them after that because I'll be super pumped up.
I want you to get a big whiteboard again. Like we should get one
Yeah, we
side
can.
like
Good
this. So
talk-
you
yeah,
can just
we'll put one right here. We'll move this shit and put it right here.
a big one though, because I want to draw.
Yeah.
I want you to be able to draw up everything here. Well, and then it can be blurred.
The only thing I want them to do is fire
That's
off the
true.
ball, and we can quit talking about football because it's all I've been thinking about. Now
Yeah.
it's like literally, it's completely consumed.
Yeah.
Because then I got the questions like, oh, I got like 5 kids I haven't seen yet, and then finally one of the boys showed up, and you're like, fuck, he looks good. And you're like, here we go. He hasn't showed up, but he ran the whole fucking time on the first day.
That's good.
And he kept up, and you're like, fucking God. Think if he would have been here the 5 days.
Yeah.
Now you're like, oh shit. So that kind of clicked. And I caught his mom in the parking lot and said, hey, he should be here. Like, at least during the week. Saturday morning, whatever. You want to make sure you're here the next few weeks, Monday and Wednesday. Because I do him a little harder.
Was he
during
doing
the
other
week.
sports right now?
He didn't tell his mom we were doing it.
Oh shit.
Because the group chat has to be through the kids. Because I can't
Yeah,
make
you
mandatory
can't,
practices before the first scheduled practice. I can't hold anything. I can say I'm going to do conditioning with Oliver at the field if anyone wants to come.
Oh.
Basically,
can't.
the kids are setting it
Oh,
up.
so this isn't even in. Okay, I get you right now. Okay. Yeah.
But me and the president and the coaches and like everyone that
Yeah.
I mean, it's just yeah. The founder wants to.
I
go
don't
and
let
run
them
around with
touch
the trends
any
and everything,
footballs. I don't let them do any.
It's
I
not-
don't
This
make
is
them
NFL?
wear-
Yeah, they have
It's
rules.
not-
I don't let them do any cleats.
They can't run routes. They can't.
They don't do any routes.
Yeah, it's-
Literally, this
Yeah,
is only
it's
running.
Literally, man.
That's
and
good though.
conditioning,
Yeah,
like-
just get a head start.
I never did this as
That's
a kid.
what you need though. You need like conditioning. Like if you
Yeah,
if
and it's mental.
it was like a week
Yeah.
before or 2 weeks
It's
before,
like
like,
we
that
were
makes
talking
sense.
about, dude. Some of these kids are probably feeling a lot better.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
body-wise
Fuck
and
yeah.
stuff,
Fuck
you
yeah.
know? Because he was saying, dude, like the massive improvement just in a couple
5 days.
Yeah.
Yesterday was the 5th day of doing it, and it was like from day 1 to that, we've doubled our output in an hour and 15 minutes.
That's good.
It's crazy, right?
So sets that we were doing, sets of 6 in certain runs and certain sprints and different drills. Now we're doing 12. So you're doubled your output halfway through.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So instead of doing 6 rows of bleachers to go, 6 flights, we're doing 12. So by the end of it, we're going to be doing like 22 to 24.
Damn.
And then the next set, same idea. And then your sprints, same idea. I've just been keeping track every 2. So every day we add 2 more. So if they do 12 20-yard sprints, now tomorrow we'll do 14. But they're getting faster, and I'm making it a little bit faster. So now you can see the improvement. I don't know. I don't follow any conditioning plan outside of what I just fucking built up for them.
Right.
And the dude that played college football was like, "This is great." He's like,
I mean, you should have some
switch
structure
it.
to it.
Yeah,
so
dude.
it
That's
makes
all
sense.
these
It's
kids
just-
fucking need.
It gets simple. You don't have to overcomplicate it. And it's just like, at that point, it's just any conditioning is good conditioning, right?
Yeah.
Like bleachers or running or
Fuck yeah,
sprints
dude.
or falls or whatever it
And
is. Like, all that shit is, it's good.
The first thing Coach came and said yesterday was, "Sacrifice now, celebrate later."
Yeah.
And all of them were just like, "Oh yeah!" Like they heard that sacrifice word, and they all were like, "Okay." And it was
I'm
like,
him.
"There we go."
I'm
yeah,
him.
I'm
Yeah.
him. And
I
I
got
want
the
them to
juice.
feel like that shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, dude.
got
Why
the
not?
juice.
Running all
It's
over
even
the place.
cooler in 8th
Yeah.
grade because you can be a little goofy and wild, and
Yeah,
people
you're at
expect
the- you're at the
that. In
top
high school,
of-
you kind of worried about other shit.
It's your
Right
last
now,
year of
yeah.
being like the top dog, pretty
You're
much.
the top
And then you're
dog.
gonna be-
Like
yeah.
that.
I told him
Yeah.
that. I was like, dude, like,
Well, get ready, 'cause next year,
yeah, you're back to the
You're
shit.
a small fish in a
Yep.
big pond, dude.
And I told him that. I
Bigger
said,
pond, yeah.
Bigger pond, yeah.
I literally was like, dude, like, you guys want people to come and watch the JV team because they won a playoff game last year? I'm like, at lightweights? I was like, I'd be embarrassed. I was embarrassed. That's how it was in Sandwich growing up.
Yeah.
The team 2-3 years younger than me would fucking win Super Bowls and shit. We were out there losing every game.
Yeah.
You're like, Jesus Christ.
That sucks.
I'm like, is that what you guys want to be like? I was like, we should be the show.
The show.
Everyone
Yeah,
should
show
stay to
exactly.
watch
They
us
are
because
the
we're scoring
main
40 fucking
event.
points.
Yeah, they should.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Make it feel like that.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, I gotta look. Let's look something up.
What do you
Go to
want?
Google for me.
Ooh.
Type in refurbished
Refurbished.
drill horn.
Oh.
Yes. Damn, those are expensive.
And that's
You know, think you're going on Amazon Prime?
Those bitches are.
loud.
I'm
Alright.
talking, bro. Like crazy loud. Some dude was at the fucking like 6-year-old soccer games and would bring it out because his boy was fun and like really good. And he would score. And I was like, dude, I'll have my dad just fucking hammer on it. Okay, what is this? Attachments,
Yeah.
air compressors.
Train horn. Handheld it.
I might just buy a bunch of air horns and cowbells and hand them out.
Cowbells are sweet, cool.
Dum, 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 dum. Just go crazy with the cowbells.
Willie would jock the cowbells, dude.
Yeah.
I'm a big Mississippi fan. You know.
He jocks.
Like, I'm gonna tell the
constant-
president, like, slide me 100 of those PYTF
So not
dollars.
fucking playing that, dude.
Dum, 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 dum. Like, I want. Look how much a cowbell costs, real quick.
Who you guys coming out to? What song? What song?
I don't know. I kind of
bells.
have some. Yeah, here we go. Right there, those handheld ones.
Oh yeah, those.
This
Yeah.
is a good one right here. Look at this.
Yeah,
Right
or
there,
that
oh,
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 10.
Buy fucking 8 of them. Just everybody, just be
Two
hand them
pack
out
right
to
here?
every family.
I have 2-pack. For
That'd be kinda cool, 12
That's
bucks.
$6 each. That's sick.
Let's see what 12 times.
Pink and purple.
Yeah,
Throw
pink and
a
purple.
fucking plain old sticker on them or some shit.
They might even have them in purple, maybe.
Yeah, you might be right.
Oh,
No. Maybe if you look it up.
They have them in fucking cow print, but not fucking.
Oh.
It'd be
purple.
less than $100 to get enough for each family to have a cowbell.
To have a cowbell. Dude, they would jock. Imagine that, getting their fucking name like.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If only somebody had a fucking laser engraver, dude, you could.
Yeah, I
engrave
could.
their fucking name.
I want to buy one, dude.
I know that'd be sick. But I could get them. I could paint them at work.
Yeah.
Put a P on one side and their numbers on the back. I got the thing.
Cool, dude.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
They had Josh's favorite 10-inch black.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's what I mean. That 2-pack, I could get them.
Oh, stop it.
Just even if it don't even sound that good, it's still fucking 20
black would be
cowbells
cool
in the
too.
fucking audience, and you don't give them out until the first game at the game.
Yeah.
A 12-pack for 64.
Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm saying. Like purple?
Yeah, purple.
Damn, that'd be perfect.
Purple and black.
I need I could buy that and another. I bet you could get a set of 5 or something too. I bet.
That's cool.
Right there, those blue ones.
Home field advantage.
Yeah, no, you take them when you go to Reed Custer first game.
Yeah.
I tell Nora, keep these in the truck when we show up. Everyone that comes, because she might be the fucking parent rep.
Of
course.
You need to do.
Well, they asked her because they're like, hey, you speak
She's
Spanish.
Mrs. Varsity Football.
Yeah.
I know, it's so weird.
You're Mr. Varsity Football. You're Josh Varsity.
But
right
that
now.
would be cool. Hand them out when they come.
Yeah, that would be
in.
cool. Yeah.
Hand them out to each family.
That shit would get annoying.
Yeah.
That would be fucking annoying.
I'll be like, fuck
Yeah, it
this
would be
guy.
And tell them only when we're on defense.
Yeah.
So in college football,
Score,
when
defense.
Mississippi State has a fucking dude, it would fucking piss me off
It
when I was
would not
Arkansas.
stop,
dude, the whole fucking game, if they were losing, just cowbell.
Yeah,
Here's
that's
the
what
whole
I'm
thing. It's
saying.
like, dude, that's
These
it.
people have like
But
enormous arms.
yeah, dude, I wish that was my
8
team,
inch?
and then I had a home field advantage.
That's a little one. How big are those? 8 inch?
It is.
It's still fucking loud. It still would be loud.
Yeah,
What are these? These ones look.
That's even a good deal. I could literally get
Prime Day.
6 packs.
4 packs of those and have more
24,
than
yeah.
enough. I only got 19 kids
Yeah.
Or just get 3.
and have 18.
Yeah.
Just have my dad, because I'm gonna tell my dad, hey, you're gonna fucking be the siren man this year. I get a fucking or someone just winds it up.
Crazy fucking.
I'll have Coach Coleman do it when they come out.
Oh, that'd be wild,
Yeah, I get a lot of weird pull with that where I can suggest stuff and they'll say, okay, cool. Like I was the one.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's cool.
I was the one this year that was like, instead of black jerseys, can we get purple ones? And they're like, really? Everyone's always requested black. I'm like, yeah, it's really fucking hot in black.
Yeah.
I said, get me purple on purple. And they're like, oh man, really? Like Barney? And I said, yeah, we're purple.
Purple on
Like it would
purple.
look sick, dude.
Yeah.
That would look sick with a black helmet.
With a black helmet.
But now we got
yeah.
all black pants with, it says Reapers on the side.
What
And
is
then,
that fucking thing? Is that just a siren?
yeah.
Siren crank.
Siren winder?
Siren or winder?
Wind up siren, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm bad.
Hey, man, take it easy, man.
Yeah.
Who's your siren guy, dude?
Yeah,
Yeah, there's only 32 bucks, dude.
Oh, it's only $32. You first.
I thought it would be more, honestly.
so?
Yeah, but that's a small one.
The small one,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I mean, you think it's
Right there.
that $50 one? No. It's
Right there.
$260.
Oh, yeah, okay,
That's
yeah,
what
this
I'm
is-
thinking
That's a
about.
heavy-duty
You put that in the
tornado
cart,
siren.
I'll just have fucking Mila do it.
Yeah, that's cool. Oh, with the lights.
What I'd want them
Do they
to...
still have the bell there or no?
Yeah.
Do they still do, like, do you guys...
They probably get to on 8th grade. It's not always hooked up.
That would be cool to do, because that's
Yeah,
something
sweet.
to do, you know?
Yeah, they'll do it for them on 8th grade.
Yeah.
For most graduation or whatever.
Oh, then, yeah,
8th
that's
grade.
No, but I'm saying, like,
recognition
do it
nights.
after you win.
Yeah.
But when you gotta do... Yeah. Oh, Mendes doesn't want them to.
Oh,
That's only high school?
That's only high school.
Yeah, it's only high school. They don't let us, they don't let us touch that shit.
That's why I wasn't sure if they did or
Eighth
not.
be
grade
hooked up.
promotional night, maybe.
They might have it, yeah.
Yeah.
If
I
they
could
win.
understand that.
I
If
think-
they win.
I think that...
Otherwise, they won't even bust it out.
John's gonna be cranking hard, dude.
Oh, Josh.
Nah, I'm going to be running out there like the head coach of
Who
Penn
has
State.
that?
Oh, James Raymond.
No, you're gonna be running out like fucking Dabo Sweeney.
In the front?
In front of all the fucking players.
It's true, though. There is a real thing about that, because you're supposed to be the boy. You're supposed to be the one they trust and listen and follow, or it ain't gonna work. Going, hyped,
Dude, down that hill.
hyped up, boy.
You had to be going at least like 15 miles an hour. 15, 16, 17 miles an hour.
Come on! You know that clap. Hey, it is crazy. I can't wait. That first game, I ain't gonna be able to fucking sleep for a week. It'll be a fucking mess. I'm just gonna be out here watching Team Huddle breaking down film on this fucking thing at night. This is what we're gonna be doing Tuesday nights. We're gonna rewatch the games with YouTube, because you guys will be able to see it even better with
even playing Pokemon, dude.
Come on,
I don't remember it being that intense.
Come on, baby.
the camo pants.
Run, Dabo.
Come on.
Run, Dabo, run.
Strides.
I just think, like, dude, you gotta show them an attitude. These fucking kids you can win fucking 8th grade football games because you're a fucking you're a fucking asshole team.
Yeah.
You don't even have to be good.
Bully them.
You gotta do really good 7 to 8 running plays, 2 or 3 passing plays, and be a little creative. Be good at substituting. Know your kids have to know they're going to be substituting, so they're fucking ready, and you have to monitor that. You have to say,
I think it's an advantage in football that's so different than any sport. You can constantly rotate players in, like in and out. Yeah, how big it is.
Right after a play.
right after it's done,
every
you know.
single one. So I'm like, that's so big. Like, if you use that in 8th grade, like, you're doing the conditioning that's good, because it's like, hey, you're playing a lot, but you go in and out. You're gonna, like, it's like they say, conditioning is good, but you only play plays every 4 or 5 seconds. But it's that point of, like, those when you're getting the 4th quarter, that's when you get tired, and hopefully
big,
you try to, like. And you said last year you guys were fucking, like,
second quarter,
like,
by halftime, we were ready to be done. We were too tired to play.
So it's like you needed to. And I feel like that's what we were always conditioned. Like, I feel like I don't know if that was a Plano thing. Like
it used to be.
It used to be, but
it really was a very big thing of, like,
get Coach Green over there with you.
Oh, dude.
Orange slices at halftime too.
Oh yeah, we'll have fruit.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
We'll have fruit. Half the fucking families are Mexican. All Nora's got to go and do is tell them bring the fucking shit. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, elote.
All you guys do. Why not?
Corn, dude.
Hell yeah, hot.
No, hell no.
That heat, maybe fucking
Some
feeling
broth
good.
might be good for them, like that corn broth.
Yeah,
or
like
whatever,
that will
like
be
the
ready.
sauce
Like
shit.
there'll be coolers in there before the game starts of what's gonna be ready to go. We're not gonna be fucking after games, bro. I'm legitimately willing to pay impresario whatever
Mark's group, yeah.
to play.
You should go for 8th grade promotion night.
I'm telling you, I'm genuinely gonna ask them and say, Mark, because I've slowly brought it up to Gus,
Yeah.
and I said, hey, on a
It's a little spot
Sunday
for them,
night,
too. It's good PR. It's a win-win.
there's Mark's fucking a sponsor for it through the barbershop.
Yeah, gives that jersey there.
So it's like,
Yeah.
I want to ask them and say, even if I gotta cough up $200,
What are we gonna do? Yeah.
and say, all we need you to do is play for about 5 minutes. And what I would do is have them perfectly lined up at the back of the bleachers so the sound is coming under, or I would have them split on the track where the team runs between.
That's what I was thinking. It'd probably be better.
Blaring.
Yeah.
Like a old school fighting song that, like, some sort of fucking
Who did they play for 8th grade?
Shanooka.
Yeah, I remember. And then you play
Or
for theirs, right?
I thought even if not for 8th grade, you do it the first home game against Wilmington or against Coal City, one of those teams.
No, yeah, say
at home. I know, but
should.
they do a big thing for all that.
Yeah,
so it's
yeah,
like, I want to make it. That's the special thing about the entrance.
But that's what you got to earn. You know, you got to
like
dig with the carrot.
We play
so.
Manhattan the second to last
Going
home
to New York.
game. I wish.
Damn.
Actually,
the
they're
youth tackle program got way bigger at those 11.
Their high school is Lincoln Way East.
Yeah, I remember.
Or West, Lincoln Way West. So we play them at home. Once again, we were down 6-0 at halftime last year and ended up getting killed by 30 points.
The redemption story.
Yeah, dude. So that would be a good game, too. Because 8th grade promotion, they'll be like, it's going to be a drawn-out fucking thing already. So it'd be sweet if that's the night where we fucking one of the last home
I think
games.
it'd be just cool. Like once they get announced on the field, they just start playing right away, and then
Oh, I want them to play where it's leading up.
Yeah.
Like where they're walking from where I'm getting them hyped up from behind the fucking back, and they're playing, walking them out, fan out to the side.
Well, you could do it.
That would be
more Mexican style, where like
they
lead them, like when they're walking in front.
like a march to the field.
Yeah, like a march to the field.
Come on, dude. You know how fucking sweet that would be.
Cool.
Do you know how many? You know how I bet. I'm just not bullshitting. I bet it's easily like 35 or 40% Mexican players.
Probably. I mean, yeah. I could
On the entire fucking thing.
Yeah.
Do you know how cool that would be?
Yeah.
That would be fucking neat. Because no one's done that.
No.
That'd be fucking.
That'd be cool.
I'm gonna sweet talk them into it.
Yeah, you should.
And like half of, even if it's like Mark with the big drum, Gus with the sax, fucking.
Like 4 to 6
there's a couple of them that even had kids that went through the program that play with them. One of Aaron's brother, he was a big deal with the football or the school and all the dudes. So like, if you tell them, hey man, it's for the youth and like, a lot of Mexican boys on my team, they would think that's the shit.
So, yeah, I would hyped up.
Come on, dude. You know how hyped up you fucking
No, that'd
would
be cool. I mean,
Oh, dude. That would be. I already brought it up to Roger. He's Mexican. I was like, I think I can swing it. I think they'll do it for me.
You say he pays everything else. Tell him,
I know,
hey man,
hey.
just take a little bit of money and
Yeah.
then just have Mark do it
I'll
for free.
split it. Yeah.
I'll split it and then just
Yeah.
No, Josh, you wouldn't do that.
No.
No.
But that's what I mean. Then you have another one where we fucking come out to some fucking Pantera
Oh, I think it's the fucking. You didn't have a team fucking
beatbox,
boombox.
a boombox coming out. Yeah, we could do that. That'd be cool too. I thought about doing that.
I know a lot of teams do that now. I think San Fran was like one of the first ones.
But I was like, it'd be sweet to have some fucking crazy heavy metal and have the running backs run out and then the boys come out in the horse trailer.
That would be fucking crazy.
Oh, shit, dude.
Because they're getting them.
That's Mendo's right there, dude.
They're getting the. Yeah, dude.
Oh,
that is!
wild, dude.
Come on. That's actually hopefully what Bryson's role is. Let's go, boys.
That's crazy. Dude.
Get them hyped. Walking them out. Yeah, I've been looking at some of those. Some sort of big speaker to have. But they'll just play it over the big ones.
That's a cool
They'll
one.
have that shit going.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want them to come out
It's
to.
more for show or prop or whatever.
Yeah. I want them to come out to at least one day of some fucking heavy metal.
You need some,
Some fucking Pantera or Metallica. They already have been thrown on Seek and Destroy by Metallica.
Mm-hmm.
What does that sound like?
I like that. It's not bad.
Let's see what the beginning sounds like.
That's cool.
I want to do. Yeah.
Don't play it too loud.
Yeah, no,
I'm
don't
looking
get
to
myself.
myself.
I'm trying to think of what other songs you can. I mean, this is a whole bunch of different.
That'd be a good. That'd be a good entrance to do.
I wasn't sure which one it was. A survey sent to select
That
Chicago
would be
Bears fans
sweet.
have revealed a proposed seating chart layout for the new stadium.
Nice. It's about time.
It's doing it.
It's about time.
Ding, 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 ding. Let's just get it over with.
Fantastic.
Oh yeah, come on.
Official
Man.
clip.
Yes, we are. Your planet is now marked for death. Your world will be consumed by the Devourer. There is nothing you can do to stop him, for he is a universal force, as essential as the stars. Hold your loved ones close, and speak the words you've been afraid to speak. Use this time to rejoice and celebrate, for your time is short. I herald his beginning, I herald your end, I herald doctors of this world.
I can't figure
Looks
out.
a lot better too. Her, like how she looks.
Yeah. See. Okay. All right. We haven't talked about.
I'm just looking at my phone, but
Okay. Well, this is gonna sound bad. It's all right. It's my opinion. I don't like that it's a girl.
mm-hmm.
Simply because, and maybe it is, I guess maybe it's good and bad, because in my opinion, when the Silver Surfer came in the Fantastic Four from when we were kids, he was great. It was how that character is.
Yeah.
Like, very accurate. That was like one of the most accurate of how one of the that guy was, you know, like very good. So you're like, I just don't want it to be too different that it isn't.
I mean, it's only that
Such a sick character, dude.
Yeah, but it's only. So I think that
it's like
that universe is going to be destroyed.
Yeah.
So that Silver Surfer will be destroyed with it.
Yeah. For sure.
It's not it's just they're going to have different Silver Surfers. It's just there is one of them that is
and in the comic books, was there a girl in one of the comic books or something for a little while? So I get that. That's why when I found that out,
I think it was like in the 80s or 90s. Like
I get
this one. It's not Shangri-La. That's the old Call of Duty's Zombies map, but it's her name's something like that. Where I've seen it's like it is. There was a version. That's a woman, but it's just there's a whole bunch of different Silver Surfers. They just know that once they know the Galactus is coming, they're like, oh, that's my mission. I had to go find Galactus.
I know.
No, he's a badass character, but I don't think it's.
He works for Galactus.
Yes.
They're the person that comes to start.
There's Herald. There's Messenger.
Yeah. Well, and I mean. They're gonna start fucking shit up right away.
Yeah, so I
like
think
already there. And to me, that's such
Nick
a
come
sick,
here so we can talk a bunch of Marvel
character
stuff,
too. I know a gentleman that has a full dude. Actually saw him today. Shout out Mr. Cassidy. Coolest last name.
Superman comes out this weekend.
I think that's gonna be fun to watch.
That's gonna be good too.
Yeah.
I feel like it's funny people have gotten upset with what James Gunn has said about him, about Superman. So he said he was an immigrant. It's a story about an immigrant, essentially.
Yeah, it is.
And then people were like, "Whoa, why is it woke all of a sudden?" And it's just
God.
He's just like, if you don't like him, he's an immigrant. He's not from this planet. He's not from here.
He's an alien.
He's an alien. Like he's an immigrant. Like
why are we not saying that he's not an alien?
And they're just like, so he had, like if you don't like it, then fuck off. Don't watch it.
Captain
and then
America
I saw Fox
is
News
the
today
real
where,
Captain.
and you know what someone said today? Someone said that you know what he has on his cape? He has an MS-13 sign. Yeah, that's what we're.
I like the guy they casted for it.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be good. Yeah, he's fucking.
Yeah,
jacked. Yeah, he's a good.
Well, yeah, but he's kind of got that like back to the old Superman where you're like kind of not like shy. You're like kind of just a dork. Because in the original ones, that's kind of what
awkward.
he was. Really awkward and like what's his name?
Grew up on a farm, so he is gonna be a little. It's like a
The dude that was just Superman was almost
Henry Cavill?
Yeah, he's almost too badass.
Fucking too good looking, man.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like almost like you don't look like you're a timid, shy guy. You can't.
Yeah.
You can't look that I've never met a guy that looks like you and is shy and timid.
I wanted him to play Doom.
That'd be great.
But they're saving him for something else, I feel like.
I don't think What's His Nuts is Doom for very long.
I don't think so.
I think it's just a quick flash.
I think it's a variant of Doom.
In the movie for a
like,
split.
So I think, like, have you seen Thunderbolts yet?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
So
you can tell me because I'm.
Well, there's like an end credit scene where it shows a ship of the Fantastic Four flying, right? They're like, oh, what's this? And they're like, oh, okay, it's that. So you're essentially saying they're leaving their universe, maybe coming to the 616, which is what the whole MCU is, right? That's the 6, So maybe it is like a thing of like maybe in where Fantastic Four set that universe, maybe it is RDJ playing, Doom.
Yeah.
He doesn't become Iron Man, but maybe he's friends with them, or maybe he's, who knows? Like I think it's just a variant. I think it's like not the real Doctor Doom.
No.
He's one of the Doctor Dooms.
Just for a second.
Maybe he's a good one, is what I'm thinking. Maybe he could be one that's like.
I think it's only for a split second.
Yeah.
You can't. How can you fuck that up? We all know, no matter what is going on, that is a terrible decision to take away him from Iron Man and put him as Doom. It's good if you use it like that blip, like quick.
Yeah.
But you can't be like,
I don't like it.
You would pass on.
And Mendes was a big fan of it. I don't know why.
No, he was not.
If you guys go back,
I know.
I can't remember what episode.
I think any of us liked it.
I was the only.
We're like, what the fuck? It can't.
No,
be
I was
real.
like, what the? I was like, no,
It
I
has
like
to
it.
be
I
a
said I
good
wanted
troll.
someone else.
Rick absolutely loved it.
He would.
He still
loved it.
eats
He would.
at this very moment.
He'll be here next week to be able to.
Him and Josh.
He'll defend himself.
Nice.
And yeah, next week he'll take my role. Next week.
You better fucking be ready to go.
To bring it. Yeah, no, I think
he's healed.
He's healed, dude. I can't wait for the Love Fantastic Four. I'm to see that when I get back. I might see it out there in Mexico and Spain.
That'd be cool.
Why
not?
I'll be in the city actually, like right before I leave. So it's it would make sense that I can find a movie
kill a
theater.
day, kill a couple afternoon to go do that.
That'd be cool.
Nice and air conditioned in there.
So yeah, I don't know. No, but I wanna. I mean, I'll see it again here for sure. I think I'm probably gonna go Sunday.
Think so?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go see it. Sunday.
Yeah, I'll go see. I'm gonna see it in the theaters.
Same.
I'll take everybody.
I come back the opening weekend. It's just earliest I can see it is Sunday.
It's worth going.
Or Saturday, I guess.
In the movie theater.
Yeah, that one for sure. It's gonna kick off. Hopefully, man. That clip got me hyped because I think Pedro Pascal. That's what I'm saying. It's just a lot of. I feel like you're not a fan of him. A lot of people think he's just in everything. He's in The Last of Us. He's in the Mandalorian. He just did.
He's died down the Mando. It's been like 3 years since they put out a season.
And what else did he do? Jesus.
Gladiator 2.
Gladiator 2. Yeah.
Yeah. But he wasn't overwhelming in that movie.
No.
Yeah. It wasn't terrible. He did fine.
He was the leader of the.
Yeah,
he was.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
The military.
But I feel like people are just like, he's never. I'm like,
the best fighter.
A lot of people don't like him because he has a gay sister too, or a gay brother, or whatever. So it's like that's always gonna be part of it too. But that's why I see people are like, this movie's gonna be there. I'm like, dude, if that's what you get. You don't like this guy for whatever other reason. Like I don't give a fuck. I think he's a phenomenal actor. He's gonna. I think he's gonna do good as Reed.
Me too.
I like the
I like them all.
Sue Storm. Yeah. No.
I don't know much about her.
Vanessa Kirby. I think she looks the role and like
yeah,
plays
she
it
looks
good. Like what I've seen the clips, she plays like what Sue Storm is, like a sweet,
wholesome.
Like she's wholesome, like she's a mother, like that figure. She has that vibe where she's like, nice. She's cool with everyone. I like Eban as the Thing. He has a good voice for it. Like,
I know it's weird.
The Thing looks weird, but it's kind of like it looks good though. Like he look like when I seen him, they put the clip for Father's Day, I think, or something like of them all eating, and it's like it looks good, like how it is, and like
I think it looks.
I like the sound of like the rocks hitting each other where it's when he's moving and stuff. Like that's what it should be. It shouldn't look like the old one. They look like
rubber.
a foam suit, like like a rubber suit. Like it should make sense. Yeah.
But
like
that original movie, I liked. Fucking
what's his name?
Mr. Elastic or whatever.
Yeah, Mr. Fantastic.
I liked the casting they had for him in that movie. And Alba was like the it girl at the time, so it makes sense. But I don't think she suits that role. She was good at it, and because I liked that movie a lot. I don't even mind the one they remade.
Which one that was?
A few years back.
Oh, the one that.
Like I didn't think that was terrible. I've watched it a couple times.
Yeah. No, not this one.
You didn't even see it. Yeah, that one. Go up.
Oh, this guy?
Yeah, I like that casting for him.
Oh yeah, with Chris. Oh yeah, you said Alba. Like what?
Yes, yeah, but shitty suit.
What's the other one? 2017.
Evans was awesome as Johnny Blaze, or whatever his name. Yeah, Human Torch.
Johnny
Blaze.
That's this one right here.
So like he was good at it. And obviously, Dr. Doom, that dude was perfect for that role at that time. Like, I wish he would have he got sick, right? And died.
Did he? No, that makes sense.
He would have been great at reprising this role as an older Doom from a different place that's just been a badass for a long time.
I hope they have a few Mr. Fantastics in Secret Wars. That'd be cool. Like, different. I mean, I should say just him. I think I would like to see like some variants of each different one, like different, like Miles Teller.
Yeah, that cast seemed a little.
Michael B. Jordan.
That cast was a little forced.
Oh, for sure. I mean, the whole movie was like right before.
But it wasn't terrible. It wasn't terrible, like not Morbius, because that is a terrible movie. Terrible. They fucking ruined a cool character.
They ruined a lot of good characters, unfortunately.
Who?
Sony has.
Gore
was Christian Bale did a good job playing him, but I feel like it just could have been more like. It was a movie where I feel like Taika was. I like him as a director, but he wasn't needed for that movie. Where it could have been.
No, because that's supposed to be a slaughter, dude. That destroyed places.
He's a God Butcher. That's his name.
Yeah.
Like, when you think God Butcher, you think of someone who's gonna be fucking
Crazy,
people up. Yeah,
fuck
bloody.
up some weird looking dude in the fucking jungle.
Yeah, so it's like I didn't like that as much, but Morbius and Craven, they fucked him up not because you said I haven't watched the movie. You said it wasn't terrible, right? Craven.
Come on.
You said it's not bad, right? You said it wasn't bad.
I can't tell.
I can't tell.
Without you guys not watching it,
I will watch it.
I'll watch it then, so I can tell.
I like that dude as an actor.
Yeah, he's good. Ian
a good
Taylor,
casting.
whatever his name is. Yeah, he is. But it's just like they fucked up because it's like everyone knows that if they put out a movie, like it's kind of dead in the water, already.
They already give it.
And like they didn't market it really as much or anything. And it's just like after Morbius, it kind of like everyone lost faith. Like, man, they're just like, no, you guys are just The Venom was good, but it was like the third one was
still lackluster.
it was
not for what we wanted the whole series to be.
Exactly. So
Number 2 was wild, but they were so quick and short because you can only do so much.
It was too fast.
That's that character though.
But Carnage, I feel like it went from Harold to be Carnage to like him dying right away, where he where it's like you should have been like you should have really let him
should have lost.
Oh shit, you should have lost and be like, oh dude, like we gotta
leave with Carnage as a badass. Yeah. Take him out right away in the next movie, something like that. What they got to do is put him with Spider-Man.
Similar to like Black Panther, where Black Panther lost to Killmonger, but then he was able to you saw that him ascending. Like you could have done that where he loses to Carnage right away, whatever. Then he could have been trying to build up.
Exactly.
Trying to really
first battle. Yeah. Super crazy. Yeah.
And then Carnage is like, man, this city's fucking like, in all like turmoil and stuff because he fucking is robbing banks left and right or doing whatever.
Yeah, he's a bad guy. Real bad guy.
Yeah, he's a serial killer.
Craven, to me, I like the character, and I liked how simple it kind of works. I get why people don't like Russell Crowe. But if you just kind of go with how the story is, it is like intriguing because you're like, how does he become the guy that hunts in the old? He's such a big deal in Spider-Man comic books.
Chameleon's a cool character too. Rhino.
Yeah,
big Rhino.
They do a good job with Rhino. Interesting. They kind of forced it with this foreigner guy. That dude was weird.
Calypso.
Chameleon's his brother. But like, it doesn't look the best. But how do you make it look that good? It's a fucking rhino.
Yeah.
Like that guy, you don't have to look like this weirdo and that.
Yeah, this one here.
Oh, right down low. That one. Look at that. That ain't nothing.
Like people want this, but it's just like you can't. I mean, I guess you can have a big suit, but it's just like.
How do you get that suit to do all of this?
Yeah, exactly.
Or be like a fucking rhino like that.
It would have to essentially be the only way is like someone like a Juggernaut has a big suit and they go by the Rhino.
Right.
Which I would prefer that instead of like he's becoming an actual like the weird skin shit, like. You can have someone who has some serum that maybe just made him swole like big as fuck and then just put him in a.
Like a Hulk sort of.
Yeah, like how Vulture just has a suit. And that's his, that's his, he puts it on and he's.
I don't know. I hope they don't.
Or like
throw the crazy
a metal one. Didn't they do that in Spider-Man and the Amazing Spider-Man, where it was like a metal suit?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
So that kind of makes sense. Yeah, what's a mechanical suit? The toy.
It could probably
Yeah, it was too big.
Yeah. No. Oh, something like that. I don't know.
You just gotta.
I forgot who they said is gonna be in the new Spider-Man movie. I've heard a lot about Tombstone, which I like him in the comics. He was a cool character, and then
What's
him
he?
in the new.
I have to look that up.
The new what's it called? What's that series called? The Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man.
Disney,
Yeah, Disney Plus. Tombstone, Spider-Man, and then I think of who else. This dude right here.
Oh, they're not gonna put another movie out for almost a year after.
yeah. Phase 5, dude.
Phase 5, yeah, Phase 4's over now, I think, officially. I saw that on Ironheart, the Mephisto made an appearance. I don't know if you've seen anything about him. What is that?
What's Tombstone? He's just a fucking gangster.
Yeah, so the big
Oh,
Galaxy
this guy.
Serum.
Who's
Yes,
this guy?
it's Sacha Baron Cohen. He's Mephisto. Like,
Oh,
he's like,
nice. Yeah, I'm gonna watch this show.
it's funny.
Like a devil.
Yeah, pretty much that's what he is.
Oh, it's the dude that played.
He's a devil.
Borat.
Yeah, Borat and Bruno.
Oh, hell no, dude.
So yeah, they have him. So he's been in it. That's what it looks like. It looks.
But they haven't showed him all the way.
I think they showed him as like in like a demon face. I think it Flash too. It implies that he's a demon. Like he's the devil essentially.
Yeah. No, I get it. Good casting.
Yeah, I think for now. Yeah, so I'm like, he'd be good. He's like a.
Not expected, and he's serious in it. So
Yeah.
you're like, oh, okay.
I mean, he's a good actor.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch this show.
Watch it, yeah. See.
I just haven't got all the way like into it where I was like, now that I saw all of it's out, or I think it's like 6 episodes.
Yeah, I think so.
No one says it's bad.
Wait, does he play in Talladega Nights too?
Shit.
Yeah,
He's a French dude. Yeah, I was like, oh, hey, you're right. He's a French dude. Yeah.
Oh, that's no wonder I'm like. Man, that's really familiar.
French dude. Now he's playing that.
Yeah, this dude's had a wide variety
Of movies for sure.
Oh yeah, I watched Borat not too long ago.
I haven't
Classic,
seen
dude.
that since it came out, dude.
Me neither.
Yeah.
You cannot put that out now.
No.
Oh, no.
No, absolutely not. Dude. Not if you want.
What the fuck? That was nuts. That was in the movie theaters.
That was
Different time,
peak.
yeah.
For when it came out, that was just right for
Peak.
that time. Because it was
Yeah.
like, everything was like
Peak funny for
jackass.
that time.
Everything was
Yeah.
like
Oh, and he took it
crazy,
to the
overstimulating. And yeah, like.
limit. When him and the dude are fighting in their weird thong things and they're like balls
fucking
to face,
fist, yeah.
and it's just like they just stay in that position for like 25 straight seconds.
Dude.
Chase each other and like that convention fucking like
Yeah, they're in their
where all
hotel and
naked,
they're through the
they're fighting.
convention, and I was like, did not
Yeah.
remember most of this movie.
No.
Definitely watched it and never circled back to that.
No. I probably couldn't even tell you what the fuck.
Don't.
Oh, I fucking love Borat, dude.
You're a Borat type of guy.
Yeah, I rewatched it probably
Back then, they
maybe like no, I'm trying to think of the last time I seen it. Probably like 8 years ago, maybe. I feel like it was I'm like
Yeah.
fuck it, we just
8 years ago.
Oh,
like
it's hilarious.
2017. Where it's just like
It is the most over the top shit. You're like, dude, what? That guy is a maniac for making that movie. And he did
That
all
was
the
funny,
other
yeah.
skits too, all of his other cool Ali G and like different things he's made up that are really fun and cool. But like, that movie is so intense the whole time you watch it. You're like,
yeah, it's fucking
And-
crazy.
a lot of the times those people had no idea that it was actually for that type of movie.
Yeah.
Because he played that role so well and just stayed in character and never left that character while doing it.
The dictator.
I didn't even see that because I knew it was going to be too crazy for me to take because it's fucking nuts too. They said that one's super crazy.
Sweeney Todd.
Ali G in the house.
Anchorman 2.
Anchorman 2. Men in Black 3.
Dinner for Schmucks.
Years old.
Boy, I was 2006.
Oh, he's British? He was born in London. Hammersmith, London.
Come on, man. You know he was from Hammersmith, London.
I wonder what nationality his family is.
Jewish. Josh probably he don't like him anymore now that you found out who's Jewish.
No.
I said Jewish and you looked at me in disgust, dude, when I said that.
No, it's not where he's
But he went to a Catholic school.
He's clearly, his parents were not born in London.
US.
His father was Belarusian Jewish.
Oh, from Belarus?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Belarus.
That makes sense. Isn't that where fucking
His mother was born
Rusev said he was from?
in British
Bulgaria.
Mandatory
Bulgaria.
Palestine.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't Palestine, so yeah.
Jewish Palestine. Damn, he's really conflicted over there.
Damn, what the fuck? No wonder he's Catholic.
No wonder, yeah, that was born into where two people can't be that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Israel.
Where the fuck's that at?
All boys school.
Yeah.
Largest
older
city.
brothers.
Where was that city at?
Haifa, Israel.
Oh shit. That's where he's from?
That's where his grandma's from.
Oh.
His maternal grandmothers were saying like his parents had to flee a lot, obviously. Like his mother grew up in a Welsh town of Pontypridd. Interesting. Monty Python fan. Are you a fan of that? I never watched it.
I
I've
might
seen
like it
clips
now.
maybe. I've started to watch Curb because I never watched it, but I'm like,
What do you think?
yeah, I mean it's funny. It's like it's a thing of like it's like a Seinfeld. It's like a Office, like where it's just I don't know. I mean I'm on the really first season
Not
where
trying
it's
to
like
be
yeah,
super
started,
funny,
but I
but
didn't know
it's
like
funny.
like it's like Seinfeld where it's like situational humor, you know, where like in one of the scenes it's like I think the first episode. You know how when you sit down, your jeans get the fucking pocket here, and he's just like with his wife. He's like, "Hey, look at this!" Like, "Oh yeah, you know." It's like that's air pocket. He's like, "Yeah, but it looks like I have a boner." Like, you know, you can see how some people get confused. They're like, "Yeah, it's just the jeans." He's like, "Look," and it's just, "Oh, okay," you know. And then he goes, and then it ends up going that they go to the movies. They're gonna go. His wife can't make it, so her friend goes, and like some lady's being mean to him. He's like, "Oh, like it's okay. Like calm down, you know." Like, and then she looks down, and he has that air pocket in his jeans, and she's just like. And he's like, he told his wife, like, it became so awkward, like, this air pocket, and then the whole thing ends up being, like, his wife ends up telling a friend, like, hey, just so you know, it's an air pocket, and then, like, she's like, no, your husband was full on erect for me, I pat his hand, and she's like, oh, really, she was patting you? Like, he didn't mention that to me, he's like, she was just, it was a there, not an actual essential.
The bald guy, the main character?
Yeah, Larry David. And then the lady who ended up being rude to him and he called a bitch ended up being one of his buddy's new girlfriends.
Oh,
so they went out to dinner and he's like, I don't want to go. Tell him we can't make it.
Oh shit.
So just shit like it's
I
situational where it's like just funny. Similar to Seinfeld where he, you know.
I never watched too much Seinfeld either.
Had you watched? No. Oh, dude, yeah, I used to love Seinfeld. I mean, I like The Office a lot, and
I like The Office a lot.
Yeah.
That's definitely the show out of some of those that I was like...
That's crazy how that show even nowadays can't be made. Like,
hell no.
It could, just maybe 75% of it.
Yeah, for sure. Good. That's a good call. Because there's nights where we're like, get out of the living room to the kids.
Yeah.
The fuck out of here. It's getting crazy.
Yeah. Some of the stuff. So it's like... But it's like, that wasn't even that long ago. That was when I guess now it is, but still
10 years ago.
10... think it was like 2012 maybe started, or maybe 2009. I think it was 09. 09. We're talking about 15 years, and now that can be even be made anymore. It's like, that's too crazy. It's like, the fuck? That's one day we can wrap up. How long is it now?
Dude, I burnt.
Get out of here, dude.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
you're
shit.
good.
Well, everyone, peace out. Thanks for listening.
Peace the fuck out.
Oh yeah, peace out.
Yeah, no.
Willie's gone coast to coast.
I'm thinking maybe I should make a travel blog of each
Should.
day recorded, and then when I come back, I'll post on.
That'd be cool.
Post to post.
You show us like a slideshow.
Yeah,
Coast to
exactly.
coast.
Coast to coast, like Shane McMahon. Peace the fuck out.
140.
Hasta luego.